Here we are at the Phoenix swimming pool. Gonna race against the GCU University team today. I have the whole set of breaststrokes, so 50 breaststroke in a relay, 100 and 200 breaststroke. And then as an extra, I'm gonna be swimming the 400 IM. Let's see how that goes. But I'm pretty beat up from practice, but I'm still pretty confident that I can go faster than I have been going this season. I think 55.2 is my season best so far, so let's see if I can deep under 55. And 2 weeks out from the first Grand Prix, the US Grand Prix in Minneapolis, and this will give me some kind of knowledge of what kind of condition I can be there. Right, I think it's time for warm-up. You know, especially in Phoenix, because it's so warm, my body doesn't really need much. So I think since the first event is a 50, maybe 6-7 minutes of water time and then a little dryland action is going to be, you know, enough. And while warm up, I prefer to think that it's highly individualized and everybody just have to try what works for them. So I'll go and do my own thing. Whoa! Alright, the meet is over, so it's time for steak. If I just go through one event at a time. So 50 breast was a 24.6, I believe, with the relay start in the relay, which is not that bad, nothing great. That's pretty much what I've been doing in every meet consistently. But my execution wasn't the best one, especially up to the turn. For some reason my pull-outs are not really in their most explosive. It almost feels like I'm actually going down after my arms reach the point. And after that I had a 100 breaststroke, but down to 55.3. In that race, I really had maybe a half a second room to improve on my turns. And again, this is the same stuff I've been doing all season, so that starts to worry me a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. And after that was a little competition against the Russian guy on 200 breaststroke. I threw down a 203. This is a pretty great swim for a sprinter like me at this time of the season, but it gives me a lot of confidence to go to the US Nationals and Grand Prix and all that, to do 200 as a kind of a side event. Because I think I can drop it down to 157, 156 once I kind of rest. And then I finished up the meet with 400 IM. There's really nothing I can say about that other than I felt pretty beat up afterwards. And then 53 in a relay. So I got plenty of good races and basically worked on my approach to the race. So what was my mental state to go in and all of that stuff. And this meet kind of just started me thinking again on how usually swimmers make too much of predictions from how they swim in practice or in meets like this. There's still practice. It doesn't really matter what the time is or whether you win or lose for the other guys, but it's all about the execution. So I can be really sad for 3 minutes and, you know, throw down some kind of a bad mood, but I also realize that, you know, little by little I think my races are getting better, and that's gonna be the thing when you go into a really big meet, that your execution of turns, pull-outs, breakouts, and that kind of stuff is on. But also, what a lot of swimmers they forget is that they go into dual meets and, you know, practice meets, and they don't really focus on the same level as they do when they go into really big meets like NCAAs, Nationals, World Championships. Whereas these meets are to rehearse your routines, your mental state, your warm-up, the way you feel in a bodysuit or jammers, and not just to, you know, go and swim as fast as you can. And I think, especially in the US, somehow we're distracted ourselves from the fact that you should be trying as hard as possible in every meet with all the tools you have. I even think it would be okay to shave down for every meet, because that's when you actually rehearse for the big meet. So don't be surprised if you basically half-ass every other meet and then you go to a big meet and you don't get the result you want. Every meet leading up to a big meet is only for rehearsing for the big meet. But I think I'm gonna be pretty relaxed here. Got a kind of a huge steak coming for me, maybe some salad, you know, enjoy myself a little bit, and tomorrow is back to the practice pool.